guys? It's Epic Underworlds. This is what my room looks like right now because I just participated in the mobi-mon tournament, which was the whole tournament took place in one day, which was today, and there was so much fun. Everyone, first off, the one major thing that I noticed about this tournament, which you don't really see in too many other HTCG tournaments due to the lack of cards, is every single deck was literally all different. Someone ran a Weevilmon deck, which is basically like cheap spam cards. Gadolinium ran an all black deck. Seth tried to kind of a reddish deck. I just did a mixed deck with all the different cards. And then Wheat did, I forgot what deck he did, but his was also pretty unique. But everyone had a very unique playstyle. So I think the meta is extremely healthy for mobi-mon TCG right now. If you don't know what mobi-mon TCG is, it's basically a card game by Sinister Productions. I'll leave a link in the description to his channel. And him and Wheat hosted this tournament. They did a great job. And the best thing about it was, instead of having a bracket, everyone played everyone participating in the tournament. There was 5 people, me, Seth, Gadolinium, Wheat, and Zagreus. And you would play everyone a best 2 out of 3. And then if you won the best 2 out of 3, you would gain a token. And then whoever had the most tokens at the end of the tournament would win. So I thought that was just a really good system. I actually might use that for my TCG, Perpetual Cosmos or Epic Underworlds is when I do tournaments in the future. But I think this tournament just laid the groundwork for all the different decks that can be in the meta right now. There's also some cards that I made to kind of counter some of the problems recently. Like the Weevilmon deck is super good. Like it's the only deck that beat me in the tournament. And so I made Weevil Spray, which kind of counters it. And I did end up winning the tournament, but it like all the matches were super close. There was not really any shutouts. And we even had a new person join in mobi-mon after this. Right now, I'm just showing you all the cards that I made for the game. Some of them didn't make it because of the card art contest, but some of them did, like Mon Shot and Software Surfer, which turns into a Software Zone. But the tournament went really well. I think everyone played the game extremely well. Everyone was a good sport. There was no, kind of arguing. There were some rule calls that thankfully Seth was there and he kind of reffed a lot of the games. So if we ever had a question, he was there to ref it. And I also wrote down all the matches that I participated in my HTCG logbook. So if you guys don't know, I log every TCG game that I play. So I logged all of these today. This is from Spirit Channeler, which is a new game Seth's working on, which is actually super fun. But these were all the mobi-mon. It was the Spooky Season tournament. And I ended up winning every game except for 2 of them, which were against the Weevil deck, which everyone was able to beat the Weevil deck except for me. So that was my only deck's weakness. But Zoramon saw a lot of use, which I was super happy with. Not many people use Strike Shield, but I used him, and it ended up saving me in quite a few matches. What are some other things I want to talk about this tournament? Overhaulmon and Gatlingmon were 2 cards that were used heavily. I also used Prettymon, which basically says when it's attacked the first time, it's negated, and I think that card really saved me on a lot of turns. Not many people use it. Another funny card that ended up working out really well for a few players was Hack Attack. You flip a coin for each of your opponent's cards. If it's heads, you delete it. Someone, I think, did this twice where they got all heads for all 3 cards that were in play. So this is a good gamble card. I think it's pretty balanced. And there's a lot of ban list discussion after the game of what cards should be banned. This new person said that Weevilmon should be banned. I personally think it's fine. I think so far the mobi-mon meta, it's crazy because there's a lot of good draw support, which allows you to get to the good cards earlier. But I still think that the game is balanced. It's a little unbalanced, but if all the cards are kind of unbalanced, it makes the meta balance. if that kind of makes sense. It's kind of like Wrath of Course 2, where there's a lot of broken cards, but there's so many of them that it just kind of makes the game balance. It's very hard to explain. But mobi-mon, I think we played for a total of 5 hours today, the whole tournament, which no HTCG tournament ever ends in one day. So it was just awesome that all 5 participants were able to basically play mobi-mon the whole day and not just have to wait on people, which this is by far the most fun tournament I've ever played in any HTCG. I've played in the Stranded tournament. That one was super fun. I played in the Wrath of Course tourney, which was also I've never had a bad tournament experience, but this one was super fun. And I hold my title as the mobi-mon tourney winner because I won the last one. I won this one. So I'm hoping people really create some really awesome decks in this new meta. And I can't wait for Seth to finish set 3 and finally get this game on the Game Crafter, because this game has so much potential. This is one of the most fun. This is the most fun HTG I've played in the last week or so, and I just really want you guys to also play it too. So I'll also leave a link in the description to his Discord if you want to join and learn how to play. It's extremely easy. You can pick it up in a few minutes and start playing. But that was my little tournament recap. If you guys have any questions, let me know. The reason I wanted to make this video is so I can look back on it and remember. I also might upload a few battle videos. I recorded, I think, 2 of them. They might have been the ones against Wheat, so those might also get uploaded eventually. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I can't wait for the next mobi-mon tournament, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.